another thing with trees that people often overlook is neighbours' trees. Because if the root systems are coming in into your boundary or your potential boundary, that can be an issue for developers. If they're needing to cut down or do the...
Yeah, that's a good point. It's not just the trees on your block.
Yeah.
It can be neighbours' trees. And that's exactly... Here we go, another story. I did a 4 townhouse project and some of it was what you call built to boundary. It's where there's a wall and it's only 150 million from the boundary. Now, as it turned out, the next door neighbour had some trees there. And the town planner said, look, although the trees are on the other side of the fence, you're going to be digging footings within 150 mil of the boundary. We should get an arborist report. So the arborist came in, he classified the types of trees, and because he knows what the trees are, he knows what sort of root system they've got. Because some roots on trees spread out and some go deep, like taproots. And these were a lot of palm trees, which really just have a bowl root, and a few other types of trees. So as it turned out, he was able to say, look, even though we're digging footings 150 million, we're not going to damage the roots, or at least not enough to affect the trees. And so that was an arborist report I got, which went in with the development application. And then the council, environmental officer, whoever it is, had a look at that and agreed, based on that it was okay. But I had to get an arborist report to prove it. And that's exactly what you say, neighbours' trees.
Remember we had a mentoring student and he wasn't able to look at the site. We went and had a look for him because he was out of state. And that was a couple of years ago. But we took an arborist with us because there were trees on the site to make sure they could come down. And even, if you remember the site, we were looking at the neighbour's back fence. They had a big tree coming over.
Yep.
Yeah. So they can kill deals.
Yeah.